Welcome back, my stegosauruses with laser beams attached to their backs. Today, we've got another Battles 2 video for you guys, and I wanted to focus... I don't know what I want to focus on. I kind of just want to play some games. Talk about my my birthday weekend, I guess, a little bit. Last few days, I've been sort of bad at YouTube. I've been, again, sadly, the usual, guys. I've been working on my basement, but also been hanging out with some peeps, because, my birthday was actually just a few days ago, and surprisingly this year I'm like somehow celebrating my birthday like 3 different times, which is kind of weird, not the normal way I usually do things. Me and my wife were celebrating together for one of our days, just kind of chilling, didn't do too crazy stuff, just went to Red Lobster, hung out most of the day, went on a nice long walk, you know, the usual, played some video games together and all that stuff, and just kind of hung out all day. And then, my parents... basically my entire, like, intermediate family came over just the other day, or just yesterday, actually, and we made pizzas together. So they really, really liked it last time we made pizzas together. It's kind of like a weird, way to, oh, can we do this? You know what, I'm going to do something a little weird. I'm just going to go for one low-level engineer, and I'm going to switch into greens, something I never do. I almost always go pinks and whites and then switch directly into yellows. Today I'm going to try greens, and I might do some whites here and there, but I think I'm going to go mostly greens and then still switch into them yellows. And see if this is going to be, like, at all an efficient or reasonable strategy to pull off here. But anyways, my entire family came over, a whopping 7 peeps, including me and Amanda. And all we did was just made some pizzas. But we made our own pizzas, which was kind of fun. If you guys have never done that before, I highly recommend it. All I need to do is have an oven, get a pizza stone. Pizza stone's pretty important, though. You know, sadly, it's like one of the most important things. And then everything else is probably good enough for you to do, you know? I mean, you could probably... You know what? I'd recommend, you know, if I ever had to recommend something, I'd recommend getting... You know what? It's Churchill time, baby. Let's put him right here. Oh, yeah, looks like a great spot. Freaking great spot there, baby. He's going greens against me, which is kind of weird. But I would take it. You know what? Maybe we should go greens. I never do this. But hey, it kind of makes sense in this situation. Just full greens, full yellows. They are sadly still smidgely more efficient than the yellows. So technically just going full greens the entire game is better than going full yellows. Usually though, what I end up doing is going whites and yellow combos. Don't really know why I do that. It's just what I do. Now we have to watch out. This guy could end up getting a pretty bad defense here for the mid game. I'm assuming an alchemist. That's what I'm going to assume here. I'm assuming an alchemist is going to pop out next to this guy in a little bit, basically because he's probably going to need some sort of decent amount of grouped lead popping power. If he doesn't, oh boy, we might take advantage of that crap, baby. We might take advantage. Now, what I want to do is I'm thinking I want to go for a top path here. I'm going to go for at least a sprockets, but this is where I'm a little lost because technically I don't have that great of cam detection with my current towers. I was thinking probably either going for a wizard all the way up to bottom path here. Oh, there's the alchemist, man. Just popped out. You know what? I don't love it, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my wizard right about here. We're going to get him up to Shima. All right. I mean, that's not bad. It's going to decamo-wise. The real problem now is the amount of popping power that I currently have. It's like just barely enough. You know, I need either a Sentry Expert or a Maelstrom to actually clean up a lot of grouped rushes that he can send against me. But here's where it gets a little weird, because realistically, I should rush this guy. You know, like, I know for a fact that I can, with enough money, I can easily get through an Alchemized Ninja. For a fact. But the question is it worth it to try that, just to force a battle energy, just to try to go for an all-out rush, just to maybe take him down if he doesn't get something wild up like a boomerang or something like that. And honestly, I'm going to say no. I'm going to assume his last tower is a boomerang. Okay, I don't know for sure, but I'm going to make that assumption. All right, we're going to finally just get this guy, Sentry Expert. We're going to go for the oversized nails and the pin. It's going to help us out against the balloons, not as much against the mobs, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. And basically, we are going to have to start thinking about rushes, probably skipping the webs, but into BFB territory. So realistically, unless this guy rushes me in the next few rounds here, nothing's going to happen. We're having a chill fest here, so we'll be back in a sec. All right, guys, this is getting goofy. First of all, I'm going to get a Necromancer. I am going to go for my wall of fire in addition here. It's not a very good position, to be honest. Like, I don't feel like there's a perfect position on this map, but I feel all right. I feel all right with what we got. In addition to that, I'm going to go for my Bloon Trap down here, just so any extra money that I can make, I'm going to make it. I feel pretty good about that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start switching into a BFB rush here in just a second. I want to get ready for BFB around 20, and or maybe rushing with balloons underneath. Now this guy, I know for a fact... Oh, this my active range was actually causing... Did he stop going balloon because of this? That's interesting. Yeah, I think he did. All right. Well, that's kind of weird. We still have a lot of options for defenses if he decides to go for an all-out against me or something like that. Maelstrom, Super Maelstroms, higher level wizards and engineer plays and all that. Here's our BFB, though. Let's see what he does against it. He's going to rush me with a BFB. All right. Well, it's a reinforce, too. That does make it a little bit trickier. Okay, this is what I'm going to try. Ooh, he's going for a big one. Ooh, this is, like, perfect, man. I think we're going to go for a Super Strom here. Let's give me my plan. I think I got to get rid of my Bloon Trap, first of all. We're going to easily be able to afford a Super Strom, but then what about our balloon popping, or our MOA pop power just in general? I mean, we could try for, like... he's going to defend against that. All right, I guess we're just going to go for Maelstrom Spam. Here's our second Super Strom, or our first Super Strom. I'm going to boost it a little on the early side here. We got to get rid of the BFB layer first. And Super Strom got to pop out here, baby. Let's go, Super Strom. Let's go, Super Strom. Let's go, Super Strom. Do your job, and you do! Super Strom for the win! Whoa. There's a $15,000 rush from him over there. That is a struggle fest. We're going to go for another Zone My God here because I really feel like this might take him down. In addition, I'm going to start going for my Balloon Income again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I setting up purples? I meant to set up pinks, man. What? All right, let's see if he can take this Omagor down. He's got a chance, like a real honest chance here. And then what we're going to need to do is, sadly, we're going to have to save up for a Prince of Darkness here for round 25 to defend DDTs. Because I feel like he will probably struggle against them. So we're going to stop with our income. This is going to be a round 26 game, I think. And he's got a Rocket Storm up in the top there. We've got to Balloon Boost this, though. We're going to Balloon Boost a little early because it's about to pop. Once the BFBs come out, realistically, we want the Bloons to kill him. I don't care about the BFB layer or the Moab layer. I want the Bloons to kill him. This is still going to be a troublesome rush for him to defend. Open's trying to do his best. Rocket Storm isn't... Oh, Rocket Storm coming out! And a big, crazy defense does indeed pop out, and he defends. Deliciously defends. All right, well, I still feel like these DDTs are going to be a problem for this guy. Ninjas are okay, but they are not great against big chunks of DDTs. So I'm thinking not just one, not just two. I'm thinking about going all out. This is my all-out rush here. Only problem is, will he try to rush me with DDTs? So if he does, we absolutely need a Prince of Darkness. And I'm still saving up. You know, it looks like I can get both a Prince of Darkness and a Super Maelstrom. But honestly, Super Maelstrom at this point isn't really doing much for me. So here we go. Prince of Darkness is up. That'll help me out quite a bit against DDTs and or any regular balloons. And now I got to think about how I want to do this DDT rush. He's going to rush me with some reinforce here. I'm going to boost it just in case. And or go for some crap in here. What the heck? Come on! Come on! And there we go. We defend our DDTs. Now he's got nothing left, baby. We're going to go for our own DDT counter rush. Our own DDT counter rush here, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Everything we got, man. Everything we got. Obviously, balloon boosted as well. Can we take him down here? He's doing some defense, but it is not going to be enough. Absolutely beautiful. Perfect defense from us. Great gameplay from him, but we came out on top. Interesting. I did not look at the guy's name from last game, but we got another Ninja player coming out over here. So we're going to have to see if Ninja is somehow becoming the new meta right now, or if I just got lucky enough, or unlucky enough, I guess, to play the same two Ninja players in a row. I still have Ninjas not even unlocked to 4th tier. That's where I'm at right now, guys. Because I just really haven't found a use for them, besides when they were ridiculously overpowered. And you guys know me. I don't use the ridiculously overpowered towers. I feel like it's unfair. I feel like it's... The problem is, if you get really used to a tower, and then all of a sudden they nerf it into the ground, then you're kind of mad at it. Excuse me. I'm having some throat problems today, guys. I don't know, man. I was, like I said, I was working on my basement yesterday, and one of the things that I had to do was I had to cut out for the lights. And that might not seem like that big of a deal, but You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something a little funky. I'm going to go for Churchill instead of my faster shooting. I mean, it's like a little bit of a different way to play the game because I'm only really saving, what, $600 here to spend $1,700. But I really can't even spend my money in the first place. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to get a little extra experience for this guy, and I don't even have to buy this at all. So I might be actually saving money in the short term. Long term, yeah, still going to have to buy that crap and all that stuff. But for right now, it's not a bad idea at all. Still go green balloons and everything without any problems. Or just switch into whites and do my big yellow rush like I usually do. Either which way. So, but yesterday, yeah, one of the things I had to do was cut out for the lights. And that frickin' sucks, man. There's like two kind of ways to do it. You can either cut out the drywall kind of while you're putting up the drywall. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can do that and all that stuff, but it makes painting a little more difficult. Or you could just kind of mark exactly where it needs to be and know where you need to cut out. And then after everything's painted and done and perfect, then you can cut it out. And that's the way I went. And honestly, it was a little rough for me because I had some issues getting lights to work after the fact. And like at that point, all the drywall's in the way and everything's messed up. And I'm like, oh my god, this was a big freaking pain. The sucky thing about cutting out the ceiling drywall, crap, I can't get the right buttons here, man, is that it's just dusty as crap. You know, as you're cutting this thing, you got to hand cut it with like a drywall saw, basically. It's just like a little saw that comes straight out. You just jab it in, you go up and down real fast, you know? I mean, ooh, sounds wrong, doesn't it? Down real fast. But regardless, all the dust is just flying in your eyes and in your mouth and all that crap. I should have worn a mask, but I couldn't find it, so I just said screw it. And I got dust all over me, and I assume it's all in my lungs, because now today, I'm like when I woke up, I was like, barely breathe. I've either got COVID or I've got the drywall disease, man. Because that stuff's pretty nasty. You're not supposed to get in your lungs at all, but, you know, I don't care about my body enough to find my mask. Anyways, the other thing that I was telling you guys about is the pizza, all right? So, highly recommend you get into making your own pizzas. It's pretty sweet. All you need to do is get a pizza stone. I do recommend getting some sort of pizza kit, so you can get, like a, I don't even know what it's called, that little wooden, oh crap. All right, so first of all, we need this. Second of all, we're gonna need this, and we're gonna need this, and this. All right, that should be good. That's honestly a pretty good rush, though, against me. It's like exactly what I don't have right now. And we got the signal flare up, though. That's going to be more than enough pop power for now. But now I got to be a little bit careful. Just all out me. I got to get a Blade Maelstrom, you know. So I'm actually going to save up to at least $2,900 before I get any more extra income in here. Now this guy's got the exact same strategy. It's either the same person or just exact same strategy, man. All right, let's see. He's going to all out me here. It looks like he's still going blue income, so I will try to survive the Maelstrom, basically. Because the nice thing about Maelstroms is you can just Maelstrom, kill the first rush if he decides to go for another rush against you. By that point, you'll have more money to buy other things and or boost it for the next time, so you can defend with your regular towers instead. So it's kind of like a very difficult to rush against a Maelstrom player, and he gets to just have all this money kind of saved up over here and or spent on getting income, you know? But what's crazy right now is it's already around 15. So, like I said, you probably can rush through and get a ninja player to die. But it's just not worth it. Because if you fail, you spent all of your money. All of your money. You're just done for. It's garbage. But we all made our own individual pizzas. The only problem is the dough takes like over an hour to rise, and it's kind of a pain. Kind of makes a lot of mess for that many pizzas to be made. There's a lot of different things to make, but it's still really fun to do. And trust me, those pizzas actually taste pretty delicious. Once you get, like, your recipe down and make it, like, the way you want it to be, it's freaking delicious, dude. Freaking delicious. All right, guys, I think what I want to do today is I'm going to try something a little different. I'm not sure how this is going to go down, but I want to try it nonetheless. I'm going to go for a top path engineer here. We're going to go for sprockets and a sentry expert. But what I want to do, as interesting as this is, so I'm going to go for the sentry expert. I'm going to go for a middle path. Why? Sentry champion. All right. I could be down for some of that action there. I'm hoping this is going to be enough mode pop and power, but obviously cannot guarantee that. Ooh, he's got farms on around 17. That's weird. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Such a late game farm start. I'm not going to say that that's useless by any means, but usually the main rounds you want to do farms are on round like 10 to 17 because they're really very quick, you know? Round 20 also is a very good farm round. I should admit that. Most of the rounds, like later on, they actually take a really long time to go through. That means balloon income is way better than farm income. And that's one weird thing is for like abilities like the sniper and the heli pilot and the druid and all that, they're all timing abilities. So as long as you... Oh, he's going to go for a decent-sized rush here. We're going to go for a quick Maelstrom. We should be able to defend it with the Maelstrom, I think. Hope. Maybe I'll get a second Maelstrom just to confirm. Just to confirm. Do I need to boost it? No, I don't need to boost it. All right, one Maelstrom, and I didn't even use my second Maelstrom. All right. You know, that was only $4,000 sent from him, but a decent rush. Not horrific. It's a decent way to, like, at least stop me from incoming for a little while and all that stuff. Now, I want a full income for as long as I possibly can, and realistically, though, I want to save up for a $32,000 Sentry Champion. Now, my only major issue with this Sentry Champion nonsense is I don't know how good it is against DDTs. I've got Mortars, which are, like, pretty bad against DDTs. I've got Churchill, which is only okay against DDTs, and then I have to rely on the Sentry Champion and my decamalization from my Mortar here to actually pop the DDTs entirely. And honestly, it's a risky thing to go for. I have no idea what's going to happen here, guys. But I guess we'll have to see and wait, see how this unfolds, man. But this is my goal. I mean, even if we lose this game and knowing the Sentry Champion sucks, well, you get better at the game by knowing something you shouldn't use. And or waiting for Ninja Kiwi to buff that brat, you know? That can happen, too. All right, so I've only got 3,000 income, but I am going to stop there. 3,000, some people are greedy and they want to get 4,000, 5,000, or 6,000 or whatever, but they're planning on going 30 plus. I have a feeling this game will probably end on round 26. It could go to round 30, but if he rushes me with DDTs more than like a couple, he's probably doomed, right? He's got no... Oh, crap! So he's going to rush me here. We're going to go for a double sell on these guys. We're going to get our Sentry Champion up quick here. And then I got to decide what I want to do in addition to this. I'm thinking a Mortar, man. I think we got to pop those balloons a little better. So we're going to go for some sort of artillery battery here and see if the Sentry Champion is going to do what it's supposed to do, man. Pop this, oh my god, layer and such. He's still got balloon income against me and all that stuff. And then what I have to do is I probably have to also, in addition to this, get my Mortar up to shattering shells to help my DDT popping power. Now, this is looking okay here. All right, let's go for this real quick. Let's pop that Zomagurad layer. See how Sentry Champion's going to do, man. Oh, wow, that didn't even take down the Oh my god layer, dude. Holy crap. All right, this is going to be a tough one. It's not an impossibility, but it's going to be tough. Definitely going to have to rely on artillery battery here. All right, let's first of all get the shattering cells. I'm worried about the DDTs more than anything. All right, Mortar, come on, Mortar. We got to boost this crap. All right, we do defend, but I boosted before round 26, which is very scary. All right, I think what I'm going to try and do is get a couple of these cleansing foams up over here. Not because I think I'm going to... I don't know. I don't know how well this is going to work against DDTs. So we're just going to go for some extra cleansing foam. Hope that the shattering shells is going to help out against the DDTs. And then think that this is just going to work. But we are alive. That's the main thing. He's got a lot of farms over there as well, though. I guess I have to go a little bit more income. Oh, here we go. DDT. Let's see how this is going to work. Sentry Champion! Yes! You do take down DDTs! And don't forget, I believe if we sell these guys, let's check this out. They do. They explode damage. Perfect. All right. That could be useful. Now, that would be so hard to actually use, but it might be useful if we can time it and or use it perfectly. So what I can do is I also, because I have all these cleansing foam engineers, what I can do is I can... Ooh, you know what? I got to stop with income, man. Bads. Bads. What are we going to do against bads? I really don't have much against bads. So it's probably going to be a bad combo counter rush. In fact, you know what? I'm going to let his bad do whatever he wants to do, and I'm going to go for a big DDT rush. That's what I'm going to do. It's my plan, man. What I can do is I can overclock this Sentry Champion. You know, just kind of continuously overclock this guy and let him go to town as much as he possibly can. Maybe I will do a bad first. Just one regular old bad. Kind of see where we're going to be at, because I still cannot defend bads. I know that for a fact. The question is timing. It's all about the timing at this point, guys. How can you time your bad rush and your DDT rush to, like, work out perfectly? I still feel like he's going to struggle against pretty much any regular DDT rush, you know? But he does have 4 banana farms over there. That's an extra 20-something grand that he can use whenever he needs it. And that's not nothing, man. Oh, wow, look at that. The Sentry Champion, man, not bad. He's got 33,000 pops. I mean, look at Churchill. He's been around the entire game. 21,000 pops. That's it. This guy, 1,000 pops. Holy crap. I could afford a Bloons Tower Defense, though. Ooh, or a Poppin' Off. All right, here we go. One bad. Let's go. Oh, crap. He's going hard on me here, man. Uh-oh. Sentry champ! Sentry champion! You freaking did it, baby! You freaking did it! All right, we're countering. Yes! He surrendered! Look at that! Sentry champion actually defending reinforced EDTs on round 30, baby. Oh my god. Absolutely delicious gameplay from us, guys. Loving today. Loving today. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you press that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe. And, of course, have a super duper delicious day.